glad that you all came out to hear me speak about some goals. And the question is, are you a goal faker or are you a goal maker? Which one are you? Let's talk about goals for a little bit. A goal faker, in my opinion, is someone that has goals, dreams, visions, everything in their head, but it never goes on paper. And not a computer, paper. And even better, write it in color. We always remember better if we write in color. It's just a proven fact. I have definitely been a goal faker, and now I've moved into a goal maker. And I'd like to kind of go over a few points of why people don't make goals. A lot of times they're afraid of failure. You know, failure is a huge thing, and they think, well, maybe I can't accomplish that, or maybe I don't have the right tools to accomplish that. But you should always get an accountability partner or a goal buddy to help you with your goals. We don't know it all the time. We all need a little help trying to get there. People don't realize the importance of a goal, so sometimes they just don't write it down. They don't want it. They're not ambitious to achieve it because they're afraid of it. There's, there's fear of failure, hurt feelings. You don't want to, hurt your own feelings if you don't accomplish your goal. So there's things that you can do to work towards making a goal. I would like to talk about the difference between a goal and a task. A goal is your success. It's your achievement. It's what you actually want to go and accomplish. A task is what you do to get there. That is your action that you're going to take to step towards your goal. Then comes habits. Talk about habits. Anybody got some bad habits? Like not making goals? Okay. So a habit is what you're going to do repeatedly. But you need to look at a habit as a good thing. You're going to set yourself a system. Put a system in place so that you can actually accomplish your goals. Make it a daily routine. You want to do it in a few hours. If you have a goal to lose weight, is that a goal? Anyone? Okay.
It's a wish.
It's a broad goal. So, we can do it. So, what you want to do is, you don't want to say, my goal is to lose weight. You want to say, I'm going to lose 20 pounds in 3 months. Then how are you going to do that? So, you need to break it down. You're going to change your diet. You might incorporate exercise. What hours of the day are you going to exercise? Is it going to be a regular routine? That helps you step towards accomplishing your goals every single time. It's a very specific thing. I'd like to talk about something called living above or below the line. You are either a victim or you're a victor. If you are below the line, you're in bed. It's blame, it's excuses, and it's denial. So you have to get out of bed, get your oar, and, row down the stream towards your goal. So you want to take ownership, and you want to be accountable, and you want to be responsible. And this is going to help you get towards your goals. And it's your choice. You're either living below the line or above the line. And I'm sure we've all been below the line, but hopefully we're all above the line today. So let's concentrate on that.
None of us are in bed, so we're there.
You better get
We're
out
not
of
in
bed. There is a formula for success. So write this down, ladies. B times do equals have. So the B part are your thoughts. The do part are your actions. What you think you are, you do. Does that make sense? So that would equal in results. So results is what we're looking for. So if you always think about that formula, B times do equals have, then it's a step towards success in your life and your business. Let's see. Hold on. When you're setting a goal, you want to be SMART. Is everyone familiar with a SMART goal?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Specific, Measurable.
Oriented. Okay, yeah. Specific, measurable, achievable, result-oriented, and time-specific. Have you ever heard the expression, you can only eat an elephant one bite at a time? Okay. Well, get a fork and start eating. You have to turn your vision into an achievable and an actionable thing to move towards your goal. And I know that when I started working with Action Coach, and I actually started attending some classes before that, and when the day came and I had to actually write everything down on paper, I thought, oh my gosh. It was like, okay, well, do you want a house? Yeah. How many bedrooms? 3. What color? Do you want brick? Do you want stucco? Do you want a back porch? Do you want a pool? What do you want? Well, in my mind, I always had that, but I never put it on paper. And when you put it on paper and you see it, and even further, if you will make a vision board to look at every day, it's going to help you accomplish and achieve your goals. It was a great lesson for me that I've done before in the past, but sometimes I think that we get all so caught up in life and busy and business that we forget. We forget to take it back to the basics and go back to kindergarten and get your colors out and write on a piece of paper and, make a picture board. It really, really, truly works. I don't know what I want to say now. Let me see. There was a study at Harvard, and this is in the magazine on the back page in my article. So they took 20% of people that had goals, and they measured over 10 years to see out of that 20% who was successful in business. 3% of those people out of the 20 became successful. And it all came down to them actually writing down their goals, doing a board, and actually following the steps to achieve their goals. Those were the successful people. And that was amazing to me because you think, people look at very successful people and think, how did you get there? Well, don't think there wasn't sweat and tears behind that. They were very determined. They were willing to achieve their goals, and they wanted to become successful. And the good thing about that is once you get to that level, once you work through your goals and you get a team going and you start to see results in your business, you want to call in and say, I'm taking 30 days off. See ya. Going to the Caribbean. That's where you want to be as a successful business owner, ladies, is, follow your goals, achieve your goals, but the goal of a business owner should absolutely be being able to step away from your business and everything in it is working like a well-oiled machine. And that's all I want. I'm going to be going after that. So what kind of goals do we set as personally, as women? That plays a huge part of your goal in your business. So setting personal goals will help you actually achieve your business goals because you have to get yourself into a right frame of mind and what do you want to accomplish for you personally? And it will carry over naturally into your business life. And once you get a routine down, it's so much easier. We do. Who plans for 90 days ahead of time in their business in here? That's great. I'm glad to see the hands raising. If you will plan your quarter, if you will plan your goals for your business per quarter and don't put everything in the first row, because that will confuse you. You take weeks to do things. It's going to take some time. And you do have to crawl before you walk, before you run, before you sprint in business. You do. But planning it out that far in advance, it's easier to accomplish. And some of those goals in business that we have that we want to accomplish, we won't get done in 90 days. It might take another 90. It might take a year, but you keep posting it to the next one and to the next one and keep your steps in line so that you can actually accomplish those. And I highly recommend a default calendar. Are you guys working on your business or in your business? If you will take 5 hours a week to work on your business, to accomplish those steps that you've broken down, make a calendar. And from 8 to 9 o'clock, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm accomplishing my goal. I'm working towards the task that it's going to take to accomplish my goal. Does that make sense?
It's the hardest thing to do.
That is the very hardest thing to do because you have to discipline yourself. You have to discipline yourself. And it's so easy to, oh, I'm taking a phone call, or oh my God, an email came in. You know what? This is your time. And if you're adjusting your goal life and your business life, let everyone know. I answer emails between 2 and 3 in the afternoon. I return phone calls between 1 and 2 in the afternoon. So train your people to adjust to your schedule so that you can accomplish it. Because when we let clutter come in, and we let unnecessary things come in that are not emergencies, they're not that important, that we can't, don't stop for that. I know personally, my kids will call, like I'll be in the middle and they're like, do you know where this is? Really? You're at home, I'm at work. No, okay, no. Find it yourself, you're old enough. But that takes my attention away from my task, what I'm actually doing to accomplish my goal. And that, that really, really is something that we have to get chaos out. You kind of have to get chaos out of your business and focus on what's important to you. And I know Esther's opened her Pilates. I'm so proud of her. Yay. And I had a short conversation with her one day, and she said, I've always been successful. When I have it in my vision, I have my goals, and I'm always successful. And I was so proud of her for saying that, because that tells me she probably writes her goals on paper. Yay. I'm glad you said that. Am I almost done?
No, you have like 8 more minutes.
All right. Okay. Okay, what are you guys scared? Who in here is scared that has a goal so big that they're scared to write it on paper?
Okay.
Good. Because you guys are going to have a challenge with me. I want your challenge to be, I want you to write down 3 personal goals and 3 business goals, and exactly every step that you're going to take to get there. And I've got some papers on the table, and I want you to email them to me of what you learned here today and what your goals are, and if you learned anything here today, I don't know. But I want you guys to write that down, and we're going to take all those, and we're actually going to probably put a little blog or something together, and we're going to start posting those. Because like I said earlier, you need a buddy. You need somebody to say, did you do that? Why not? It's always easier to do it tomorrow, right? But if you always do it tomorrow, you're never going to accomplish anything today. Is that right? Yeah. We had, let's see.
Hey, Robin.
Yes.
If you want to close it, we have lots of door prizes, so you don't have
Okay,
to take
that's
up your
fine.
whole time.
Yeah, I'm about wrapped up anyway. But does anybody have any questions about any goals? Do you have
I don't know what a default calendar means when you
a
said
default
that.
calendar? Okay, that means I took a calendar for the month and I mark out what I'm doing every day to accomplish my goal. So, and my work. So that means I'm going to do that first before I see clients, before I do anything else. So from 8:30 to 10 in the morning, I'm working on my target markets. I'm getting my list together. I'm doing my marketing. I'm putting my flyers together, my classes, anything like that. From 4 to 4:30 every single afternoon, I do my social media. Things like that. So because that's a goal too. I need to have the social media full because you guys know the importance of that. We we have to be everywhere, and it's a branding tool. So that's what I mean, is every week, and if you look at my calendar, it's gonna say, you're here, 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 phone calls from 1 to 3, things like that. And then everything else seems to fall in place a little bit better with your business. Because you're working on it.
Yeah, thank you for explaining that.
You're welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome. Okay, so I would like for everybody to do that. Really email me. Next month, maybe we'll check in and I'll see who all's emailed me. Janet and I would like to put a little something together to blog about on goals and accomplishments for all of my business ladies. So, okay, I'm Robin Hoy. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed.
And where do we get your email address?
It should be right there on the, I put some papers about goals on the